What is up, metalheads? What is up? It is Heavy Metal Pokemon here, bringing you the Week 1 FDL, that's the Fantasy Draft League Season 3 team builder for your Colorado Mamoswine. And we are not alone, ladies and gentlemen. We are not alone. We have with us DarkDevil26. Go ahead and introduce yourself, man.
Hello! So, I'm gonna tell you, I hate to be like this, but I'm gonna tell you a little bit about myself in case you guys don't know me. I do run another league known as the IBL. I am the commissioner, and people have told me I'm a fairly good team builder. I hate to admit it, and I hate to brag about it, but I'm a pretty good team builder. So I thought I'd help Eric today in helping him build his FDL team.
Yeah. So, if you haven't checked out the draft overview, check that out down below or on my channel somewhere. And
Indeed, because it wouldn't make any goddamn sense if you did this video first.
All right, so let's pull the opponent's team real quick, our week 1 opponent, and bam, there it is. All right, so our opponent rocks Melodic, Gliscor, Sylveon, Reuniclus, Doublade, Crobat, Ambipom, Typhlosion, Armaldo, Absol, and Zebstrika. You know what I thought in this team prep, just looking at this now? I fucked up.
How?
It was a Crobat. Fuck Crobat, I guess. Alright, so we have to take our 12 Mons. We don't know what they are. I don't know what they are either, so it's alright. But we have to take our, I guess we have 11. We have to take our 11 Mons and try and beat these guys, and let's get right into the team that's going to do it. And bam. Alright, here we are into the team builder. Brendan, go ahead and start us off with Arcanine.
Alright, so we got the monster in the building here. The monster is in the
The
building.
monster.
One of Eric's mascots, one of Eric's personal favorites. I know from experience. Eric loves this thing, and it's back again and is ready to take some lives.
It's my security blanket.
We got a bulkier variant of Arcanine this time because we felt that his team was rather slow, so we felt that a bulkier Arcanine to take hits would be a lot better than, say, an Arcanine that's fully offensive and can dish out big hits. Because, first of all, he has a lot of walls and checks for an offensive Arcanine, while we check, like, his entire squad with a bulky Arcanine. So, without further ado, let's get into the moves. We have Wild Charge to hit Milotic. Flare Blitz is just Fire Stab because it's always useful. Extreme Speed is for the Crobat, the Ambipom, and other fast mons that outspeed Arcanine. And Morning Sun is Recovery because, Recovery is good on everything. So now in terms of EVs, we have max HP because we want maximum bulk on our Arcanine. Plus it gives us an odd number of HP. That gives us a extra turn of Stealth Rock. So instead of 4 turns, we have 5. 80 defense is for to live a +6 adamant max attack, max attack Shadow Sneak from a +6 to Blade, and then we just put the rest in special defense to capitalize on our special bulk.
Bam. That's how we roll. So yep, we got the extreme speed so that way we can pick off any little moths, and that's Arcanine. Next up, we have the Sableye Whisper. Brendan, you gonna explain Whisper here?
No problem, friend. So what Whisper is here for? And Sableye, I know I've used Sableye before. Sableye is a very, very annoying Pokemon. It's very good utility-wise, and it could cause a lot of problems for people, especially regular Sableye, I feel, because of Prankster. And regular Sableye here is running Knockoff, Will-O-Wisp, Recover, and Foul Play. Knockoff and Will-O-Wisp are pretty much self-explanatory. Knockoff is to knock off items because his team has a lot of walls, like Gliscor, Milotic, etc., and they don't like it when their items get knocked off. So the more items Sableye knocks off, the better. So we got Will-O-Wisp here to burn some stuff, and say he's like really, I don't know why he would switch a Gliscor in on a Sableye, but say he does, we could burn it and it doesn't get its Toxic Orb, and thus it's a lot easier to kill, not as annoying. Recover, again, self-explanatory. We got to heal up on our Sableye to remain annoying for the entire match, and Foul Play is just to hit his... It's just basically an attacking move that does more damage than knockoff once the items are knocked off. Our EV spread is basically just to... His team is primarily physical, so we just decided to run a max HP, max defense variant with some attack in there, just to be able to live physical hits. Because, like I said, his team is primarily physical. He does not have a lot of special mons on his team at all, aside the Milotic. Maybe he can run like a nasty plot Crowbat, but other than that, that's about it.
Yeah. So yeah, we got foul play. If he does manage to set up with the blade or whatever that other thing is, Absol, foul play is gonna hurt.
Indeed, it will, because Absol does not like foul plays because it is a glass cannon.
It is. That it is. All right. Next up, we have Tequila Arsencino here. We're running the King's Rock set this week with Bullet Seed, Tail Slap, U-Turn, and Knockoff skill link abilities. That way we can hit our Tail Slap and our Bullet Seed 5 times. I repeat, 5 times every time.
Not 4 or 5.
5, yeah. Alright, with a EV spread of 116 HP, 252 attack, and 140 speed, we outspeed Typhlosion, which is base 100. No need to try and speed tie with Absol because we can live a hit from it, and then we can hurt it a lot with U-Turn.
Yup.
And then we can also, if it's taken any damage, we can actually kill with Tail Slap. So, Bullet Seed is there for the Milotic. We can do a lot of damage with that. And then U-Turn so we can switch out, and then we have Knockoff, so if he does come in with the Dew Blade, we're not just sitting there looking at it all dumb with our little mouse.
Yup.
So, bam, no more Evil Light for that. Alright.
And then we got Fabio here, I believe.
Fabio. No, this is Pinkie Pie.
What? It's not named Fabio.
No, it's Pinkie Pie.
Oh my.
It's pink.
Anyway, I'll let you explain.
It's pink. His little flippers are pink.
Pie here.
Alright, so we have Mega Ampharos Pinkie Pie here in the house. So I originally had a Selgor. I thought a Selgor would be good. Try and get some spikes up, and I'm like, I don't want to play with Magic Bounce and stuff like that. And it really kind of was just dead weight, and I'd be literally 5'6" by the time a Selgor was done. So me and Brennan made the executive decision to put in Ampharos. And this thing can come in and do a lot of damage if we can get the Mega off and in the right time. Thunderbolt, Dragon Pulse, Hidden Power Ice, and Cotton Guard. So we can actually live an Earthquake and Cotton Guard up and live another one and kill with Hidden Power Ice with our spread. Thunderbolt for super stab damage on anything that's doesn't resist it. Dragon Pulse for stuff that does resist Thunderbolt. And that's it.
Yeah, and that's Ampharos.
That's Ampharos. That's what it does.
Now let's roll out the team player. The team player who carries the team on his back every goddamn time. All the time. No, not even once. It carries the team on his back all the time. He's a team player. He carries the team on his back. And they call him Horse.
Horse. We got the horse up in the house. Alright. So we have Keldeo here with leftovers. Calm Mind, Scald, Secret Sword, and Icy Wind. If we're in against the Milotic, we can literally set up Calm Minds on it as long as it doesn't get a Toxic off on us. We'll be okay. If it does get a Toxic on us, then we can only do one Calm Mind, and then we have to click Secret Sword because we don't want to burn it.
And bam.
Bam.
It's gone.
It's gone. So with this spread, we outspeed again Typhlosion because it's base 100. Gives us some HP, and then the rest in special attack, obviously. And we can just do stuff. We'll probably lead with this because if he leads Absol, we'll just click Secret Sword. No need to try and mess with that thing and let it do whatever. I believe it cannot kill with Play Rough, if I remember correctly. So it'll be a good matchup lead for us.
And then finally we have Jose the Jirachi. I love the nickname, by the way, as it is a reference to another league we are in together where Jose has put in a lot of work with Jirachi.
Yes.
And we got Jirachi here. Jirachi is actually a Scarf variant with enough speed to outspeed Zebstrika. And we have max attack as well. Jirachi needs max attack because it is a Jirachi, and Jirachi likes to hit physically. And yes, it just needs physical attack, and I'm going to shut up now. So yes, then we have 220 HP. I'm actually not quite sure what that is, Eric. If you could fill that in for me later, I'd appreciate it, but it doesn't really matter because we just need bulk. We do need bulk because Jirachi likes to have bulk. Like we don't really need a lot of speed. So what I would do is I just assume we just shove the rest in HP. Like that's what I would do since
Mhm.
we don't really need the speed this week. We just shove the rest in HP and we just have to make sure that the HP is an odd number because we all know having an odd number is by far better than having an even number because I have an OCD about that. And yes, it's very good to have an odd number. In case you guys don't know, having an odd number of HP can make you live an extra turn of hazards. Say, like, instead of an even number. Say, with a Mon this week, the Stealth Rock. Let's take Charizard for an example. Charizard will have 2 turns of Stealth Rock if it has an even number, because it literally just cuts the number in half. But if you have an odd number, you get that third turn because there's nothing to cut in half because it's an odd number, and it's gonna be like math shit. Anyway, we're not here to talk about math. We're here to talk about Pokemon. So then we got Iron Head here. Iron Head is Steel Stab. It's self-explanatory. We got flinches. We have a Steel Stab. Ice Punch is to hit Gliscor. Now we have U-Turn on here just in case he decides to get a little cheeky here and switch in his Doublade or his Absol in on our Jirachi, so he can't trap us or he can't set up on us. So we have U-Turn here to like outplay him and get momentum off. And then finally we have Healing Wish to heal up, say, Horse or Ampharos
Mhm.
to like get, I don't know, to give him a second life, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Because frankly, Jirachi can play a very important role, but I feel the other mons in the team can play a bigger role, like Ampharos or Horse, because they hit a lot harder. Like because getting a Calm Mind up this week is very, very important for us to win, and we definitely need the Calm Mind this week. So if Keldeo takes a lot of unnecessary damage, Jirachi could just heal it back up, and we'd be in business.
In business.
Yeah, we're taking care of business out here. We're
Taking
not
care
playing
of
any games. We're
business.
taking care of business.
Yeah, so that's the squad. I think we have, a killer squad going into this. We can play our game and take control of the match. We're going to come out on top. Be sure to leave a like for Brendan because he's a stud. Check him out down in the description down below. He does cooler things than me. He's going to be doing some.
That is nonsense.
He's going to be doing Town of Salem lives. So be sure to check those out. I might be joining in on one someday.
You
So that's going to
better.
be super cool.
You better.
Also, be sure to subscribe and become a metalhead today. But as always, bros, keep gaming. Don't work. Gonna stay in. Spin block there. Doesn't do anything. And let's go for a dynamic punch. Start. I don't know. Let's see. Let's try and just to see.